Oh, just out enjoying the beautiful day. How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Ontario, Oregon. We are at the US Post Office here in Ontario, and we're just gonna pay a little visit on these folks here today and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. Talking a little low because I got people walking by me. I am out with Watching the Watchman today. And let me just give you a little view of the neighborhood here. And while I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Saturday, August 28th. It is 10:42 a.m. and it is 70 degrees and sunny in Ontario, Oregon. Beautiful out today. So this post office, it's Saturday. This post office is open from 10 until noon on Saturday, and it is again 10:42 in the morning. So they close in about an hour and 20 minutes, but should give us plenty of time to get a feel for the place and the folks here in Ontario. So we'll see how it goes. Stand by. Hey, making out there, Watchman? What's happening? Never like to miss an opportunity to recognize Old Glory. Not much of a breeze here today, but standing tall and proud nevertheless. POW, MIA, not forgotten. Never forget. So Ontario is a, again, small town, just right over the border from Boise, Idaho. It's about just under an hour away, but literally right over the Idaho border. I was just about to say, did we look around? You want to walk around the outside a little bit? Yeah. Check it out. So this building was dedicated in 1936. James A. Farley, Postmaster General.
They got one of those U.S. property no trespassing signs in the window.
They have that no trespassing sign on the window of the building, but there is no trespassing sign here until you get all the way down to this pole.
This one says no park?
Yeah. United States property, no parking. And then this one says authorized vehicles will be removed at owner's expense. And there is nothing on the other side.
Yeah.
So we can walk in here.
Just as long as you don't throw yourself through the window, you good?
Yeah. Or park here. Yeah. Yeah, everything's about vehicles and parking. There's nothing here either.
Yeah. Tiny little text on that door that says no admittance. That's about it.
There are legally there's a couple of different options. You have what's called posted notice, which would be a sign saying restricted area, no trespassing. That would be posted notice. And then actual notice would be if somebody came out and told you that you're not allowed to be back here. Well, nothing exciting in the back there, so let's go back up to the front and see what's going on. And of course, we will be going in to get our stamp, so we'll be going inside shortly. Stay tuned. Oh, no, I have a single. I get a lot of comments if I pay for a stamp with a $10 or a $20 bill. So I always try to make sure I have a single on me now.
Staring at us out the window. She's rolling away. She's staring.
Oh, the woman that just went in?
The one with the red mask on.
Yeah. Hmm. She's liable to come out and stick her face in your camera and say, I don't want to be on your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? Hopefully, in all honesty, hopefully the folks here in Ontario are laid back and friendly and not afraid of some cameras. I would hope. I personally love it when it goes that way. But, you know, as you folks know, you cannot count on that.
Oh, they're all talking about us in there. They just had a postal employee looking out the window at us.
Did they really?
Oh, they're all standing there in the window.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Sorry?
What are you doing?
Same thing I was doing when you walked in.
I know, what is it?
Taking video.
Just hold it down while I go to my car, please.
I'm sorry?
Hold it down while I go to my car.
Well, you're already on it. That's silly. You're already on it.
Yeah, but
I'm
still,
not.
it's... You gonna go?
Yeah, there's the postal guy in the window.
Yeah, postal guy in the window there's taking our picture.
Picture.
And then he'll say, oh no, I was just checking my email. How come he doesn't have to hold his down while I'm doing what I do? People get very weird with cameras. It's fascinating.
Yeah, in their mind, that's justified to take a picture of us because we're taking video.
In my mind, it is too. They can do that.
I know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I hear you.
time for us, it's wrong.
Yeah. Well, one set of rules for me and one set of rules for you. And see, if I didn't want to be on camera and I felt the way that lady did that just poked her head out, I would just walk to my car and leave.
Yeah.
Without saying a word. Why is everybody afraid of cameras?
Well, legally you can't do that without
sure
the
you can.
permission of the people.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. You're wrong.
Oh, I know, I'm not wrong.
Oh, you're absolutely wrong. Here, I'll prove it to you. Look, if I take a picture of your license plate, perfectly legal. So people know it's illegal to take pictures of people in public. How's it going, man?
You're kind of scaring our customers, man.
Well, yeah, maybe you could clue me in. What's that all about?
Oh, people don't like being videotaped.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
People don't like being videotaped, man.
People don't like being videotaped?
No, of course not.
What do you mean, of course not? When I was a kid, people used to jump in front of people's cameras and say, hi, Mom.
Well, why are you guys videotaping?
Just out enjoying my day.
Alright.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're trying to create some sort of controversy. You're just kind of scared.
No, I think you're trying to create a controversy. I'm just taking some video out and...
That's alright. You're being too confrontational, man. Go about your...
Well, we'll see you inside. I got to come in and do some business with you. So I'm being confrontational. That's funny. I have people yelling at me not to take their picture on a public sidewalk, telling me that it's against the law, getting upset, and I'm being confrontational. That's, you know, that's how it goes. And then this guy comes out and says people don't like being videotaped, and a term I'm learning slowly not to use anymore. And I said, really? And he said, of course not. So like, it's blatantly obvious that people wouldn't want to be recorded, yet they're recorded everywhere they go. How many cameras were they all just on when they went in here?
Yeah, I don't know. We should,
Yeah, we'll figure that out, yeah. And like I always say, I can FOIA request these security cameras from inside of the post office. They would have to give me the footage, and then I could put it online. I could do whatever I want with it. So people also have this false belief that security cameras in public places are only going to be seen by the people that work there, who they don't know either, so they don't know what those people are going to do with it. So I don't know. False sense of security, false sense of paranoia. People are just all over the place. I don't know, if I'm walking around, and long before I started doing YouTube videos, I mean, if I was walking around and somebody was taking pictures, I went in somewhere, there's cameras, there's people out videoing on the street, I never even, my mind never went to the negative about it. I don't know. I really honestly.
I really can't imagine caring. Like, I don't even say that because we do this. Like, I don't.
Right. Like, I legitimately, seriously can't express enough. I really don't get it. I don't understand what people's fear is. I think if you're leery about being on camera and you think that way when you see somebody taking video or photographs, you're probably doing something you're not comfortable with. Maybe you didn't fix your hair that day before you went out in public. I don't know what your issue is, but, you know, get it together before you leave your house and don't do anything you don't want anybody to see out in public. Leave your private stuff at home and have a nice day.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, warm out her.
Hey, well, I was going to say, you got some beautiful flowers on this beautiful day.
At least they don't die.
Yeah,
What are you
right.
doing out here taking pictures?
Oh, we're just,
I've never seen a camera like that.
really? It's a GoPro.
Okay.
Yeah. Little action camera.
That's cute.
Yeah. It's light. Keeps my arm from
I'll
falling
trade you.
asleep.
This is heavy.
There you go.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you keep that beautiful smile on your face and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. See, then you have folks like that. And she'll go home and continue to smile. And the other lady will go home and be upset for the rest of the weekend that somebody was taking pictures at the post office. The entire weekend is ruined. And in situations like this, guys, that's why I'm not denying it. I actually, for multiple reasons, I actually enjoy it when law enforcement shows up, because it gives us an opportunity to have a conversation with them, which is always a good thing. You know, open conversation and dialogue is always a good thing when it's productive. And hopefully, side B of that is that they'll go inside and educate these people and tell them that there's nothing wrong with us taking video and photographs, which they probably know that lawfully there's nothing wrong with it. And again, I always say it's the employees in these places that exacerbate everybody's fears, because instead of the employee riling them up and saying, oh yeah, I don't know what they're doing, oh that's strange, oh why are they doing that, the employee should just say, hey listen, they're outside, they're on the sidewalk, they're doing their thing, perfectly legal. And most people listen to that. Most people would feel better about things if the employees would go that route, but they love to fan the flames, and then they'll tell you you're looking for confrontation. It's brilliant. Don't get upset about what other people are doing. Worry about yourself. Which, quick story, when I was a little kid, I was probably about 4 years old, and I remember this. My uncle was having a huge party. He used to throw these massive parties. He had a penthouse apartment in New York, and he used to hire like gambling, like dealers and bartenders, and he'd have tables, roulette wheel and blackjack tables and all this stuff set up in his penthouse, and he'd have these parties. And people would, you know, it was interesting times back then. We're talking about the 70s, and people would, you know, very interesting people showing up at his parties to a 4-year-old. And I remember one time I kept running up to him asking him, Uncle David, why is this person doing that? And Uncle David, why is this person doing that? And he was trying to be cheery and just, you know, play host to his guests or whatever. And finally, he just had enough of me asking him what people were doing. So he grabbed me by the wrist nicely, took me into the kitchen and said, Jason, all these people that are here are just doing what they do. You should be more focused on what you're doing. And I still remember that to this day, and that was 47 years ago. So focus on when you find yourself paying too much attention to what somebody else is doing, turn that focus back on yourself and pay attention to what you're doing and figure that out first. That's my thought.
for the news?
Sorry?
Is this for the news?
No, no, not for the news.
Oh.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, man. Thanks.
Good.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
What you guys up to?
Just enjoying the day, man.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful out. Have a good day.
You as well.
Thanks. Sorry?
I don't want to go in your way.
Oh, you're not in my way. You're not in my way at all. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thanks.
What are you guys filming?
Oh, just out enjoying the beautiful day. Wow. Guess that's a strange concept there. You got to do things she approves of.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So just gonna keep pointing, huh?
Just keep laughing, you'll be all right.
Have a great day!
You too? Yep. Before they suddenly close early. So,
They just put these everywhere, I guess. No trespassing sign in the lobby.
yeah. And I'm going to go in here real quick and then we'll look at the outside so he doesn't decide to close up on us.
Yeah. Hello.
How are we doing? Can I get one stamp, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
55 cents.
I'll take a printed receipt with that too, if you would, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Receipt. There you go.
Appreciate you. Have a great day. Thank you. So yeah, no, I just wanted to go in there before they decided to close down early on us, but got my receipt, got my stamp, and poster 7 is right here. 1 page. Post office box information. Here's some pricing for you. If you're interested in the post office box here in Ontario. And they're out of the big boys, or they don't have any. Probably out of them. Well, very cool. Oh, I didn't even see that. Very good. Well, so I guess somebody had a little talking to.
Seems like it.
Yeah. And then good thing the postmaster was standing there backing them up just in case things went haywire. Well, all right, guys. Guess that's going to wrap this one up. Again, interesting study in human behavior here. You know, and I hope that we are bringing some awareness to people with our cameras. and I don't know, kind of desensitizing a little bit. We're not trying to scare anybody. That's not our intention. But, you know, people do that to themselves all on their own. They really don't need much help. And it's a shame because, you know, like I said, it's a beautiful day out here. You got a father and son out here, or just a couple of guys being free, enjoying their day. And it's a shame that because we have cameras in our hands that we are so upsetting to people. But, you know, that's a choice. You know, we all leave our houses every morning and make choices. And those choices will definitely guide your ship and affect how your day goes. You can blame somebody else all day long, but at the end of the day, you are responsible and accountable for what you do and what happens to you. That's the way that goes. Some of you have heard it before, but when I was a kid and I came home with a victim story, oh, they took my bike, oh, they, you know, some kid took my lunch, or whatever, stupidity, just stupid things when I was a little kid. I remember my father would very calmly just sit there and listen to my whole story. At the end of it, when I'd stop talking, he'd say, "Are you done?" And I'd say, "Yes." And he'd say, "Okay, well now tell me what the accountable version of that story is." And first couple times I didn't even know what he meant, but you know, now I completely do. And it's a good thing to take accountability for what happens in your life, because that gives you the ability to steer your ship and control what's going on. If you're blaming somebody else for your problems, man, you're helpless. And that's not a good place to be, so don't recommend it. I recommend you take accountability for the good and the bad. When you make a mistake, actually when you make an error does not become a mistake until you fail to correct it. So correct your errors, you know, just admit, just fess up, just say, hey, I shouldn't have done that. Or why am I doing this? You know, if you catch yourself doing something you shouldn't be doing, don't just keep going with it because you started it. Realize, you know what, maybe I was wrong. And learn something. You can learn something from everything. And you need to start thinking about those things if you're not already. But that's it. Enough of my little speech here. So we always like to remind you guys that if you enjoy our videos, you like what we do, and you want to support what we do, best way for you to do that, hands down, is to like, share, comment, subscribe. Doesn't cost you a penny, and all that stuff gets our videos out to more and more people so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something. Watchmen and I are out here getting an education every day, soaking it all up, man. And I love it. We're having a great time, and we appreciate you guys being able to come along with us, so thanks for being here. I invite you to do the same for watching the Watchman's channel as well, if you're so inclined. He puts a lot of work into his videos. You'll see some stuff on here, maps, information, obviously his commentary that you won't find here on my videos, so check him out, and I'll leave a link in the description. But that's it. So we're gonna hop in the truck, head down the road, and see what else is going on here in Ontario, Oregon. The day is young. It's just before noon. So coming to you from the United States Post Office in Ontario, Oregon, watching the Watchman, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.